babies want to say. Now, just because it's a dog tarot does not mean that your animal has to be a dog. I'm a big cat lover too. And what's funny is that my friend who gave this deck to me owns only cats. All right, well, that was a lot. So let's find out what the story is. Ooh, 7 of biscuits. Oh, the sun in reverse, the moon in reverse, and then the couch. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to read each card for those that are watching and interested as to what I'm picking up here, because the reversals can mean the complete opposite of what your fur baby may be going to. And just by picking up from looking at the cards, I feel that your baby may need a little nature walk, not just a nature walk, but they need to get off the couch and do some exercising, because right now, this is what the outcome looks like. So let's read that 7 of biscuits, shall we? Isn't that cute? 7 of biscuits. Okay. The biscuits represent optimism, hope, adventure, the future, and the ability to achieve. They are associated with the flowering of spring. See? Now, being in the 7 of biscuits, let's look that up. The 7 of biscuits encourages you to trust your dog's positive feelings about a person or situation, even when you are unsure. In some matters, it's better to let your dog have the upper paw. Don't be surprised if this is one of them. So remember, the biscuits are bringing in that nourishment too. So if they're not feeling this with your partner or your person that you happen to bring into your life, it could be causing them a little bit emotional distress. It could also be causing them to be fearful of your person or the situation that is going on. So I'm going to read the sun, because again, the sun is upside down. And that too is also considered a major arcana if you're familiar with tarot. The sun is a card of unrestrained optimism. It represents comfort, well-being, and happiness. See? Just like the tarot deck. So for me, this is saying that your dog is not really in that situation, or your fur baby. Um, don't force it though, because you know your baby best, right? If you're seeing different changes, mood behaviors, or maybe even your baby's getting sick, that could be a thing too. So over the centuries, humans learn that the sun's light and energy make life on earth possible. Dogs, as usual way of humans, have always known that instinctively. At every opportunity, they engage in mysterious canine rituals of sun worship, stretching themselves out on a blazing, boiling brick patio on the hottest days of the year, panting at 300 breaths a minute, performing incomprehensible to humans acts of respect and devotion. When you draw the sun, your dog is saying, I am content, I am happy, I love the way things are going. Let's keep things this way. For humans, this card speaks to the issue of trust. It asks us to trust that we can achieve happiness and a state of contentment, just as we trust that the sun rises every morning, or that our dogs will cheerfully prance outside, confidently seeking the brightest spot in the sun on a sizzling day. Okay, my loves, your baby needs to get out in the sun. If that card is in reverse, they're telling me that same thing. Now, the moon usually in tarot represents emotions, fear. With this moon here being in reverse, it says the moon is the card of joy and expansiveness. It speaks to your dog's deepest heart. Everyone needs something to howl at. The moon, like the kibble card, reminds us that once upon a time in genetic history, dogs were wolves. That's easy to forget, especially if your dog is a precious Bichon Frise or a tiny teacup Maltese with a serious but darling underbite. But the truth is that long ago and far away, we were all wild. The moon asks, is my dog longing for a new experience of joy and wild abandonment? When you draw the moon, you pose the question, are there new, mut- mutually satisfying experiences, modern versions of howling I can share with my pooch? The answer may be something as simple as a cuddle on the previously forbidden couch, a run through the woods, or a communal ice cream on a hot day. Whatever the answer, the moon asks you to let the sweet brightness of lunar light shine on you and your dog. Drawing this card can also indicate your dog lacked those joyous experiences earlier in life. So make up for that now. Remember, the pack that howls together prowls together. The message for humans who draw the moon is it's never too late to kick up your paws to contact the wonderful wildness in your own nature. So the couch, that's funny that they talked about the couch. Your friend may just be chilling and vibing on the couch, and that's okay too, as long as it's not impacting their health, because animals do need to move. All creatures, all living creatures need to move. So when it comes to the couch, let me read this card. The couch is the symbol of possessiveness, of a dog's exaggerated and often unjustifiable feelings of entitlement and power. The couch asks, what good is comfort if it isn't mine? When you draw the couch, you're being asked to seriously re examine the way you relate to your dog. Are you being a responsible alpha, a strong pack leader, or are you falling short, giving your dog a mile-long leash, caving into every canine craving? Remember, your dog needs someone to look up to. If she's on the couch and you're on the floor, which one of you will wind up with fleas? In readings, pay special attention if the couch and the cat appear together. It's likely your dog is preparing to occupy the only fur-free space in your universe. So the message for humans who draw the couch is, whether you're dealing with your pet or the people in your life, restore your boundaries, learn to assert yourself, and command the respect you deserve. If you want the best seat in the house, sometimes you have to move the dog. Well, my friends, this could be one of two ways, like I said. Your baby needs to get outside so he can be joyful again and go back to their roots. Perhaps howl with them, bring them back to their roots as a canine and not so much as a person sitting on the couch watching TV. Or perhaps this person or your fur baby may be completely comfortable in its dominant position. Which fur parent are you? So I'm going to dive now deeper into what your thoughts of the situation may be. So all my fur parents, I'm talking to you. Put in the collective of what you see for your fur baby. What is your relationship with your fur baby, please? Oh, it's a lot. I'm not going to take all those cards. I just need a couple cards, please. What is the relationship with the collective for their fur babies? Oh, we have Six of Earth upright, the World in reverse, and Four of Fire. Let me read the cards to you. The Six of Earth is gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debt. The World card in reverse, usually major arcana, is something that you've finished. Things are going to change for you. It says a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude. The path toward enlightenment. But again, this was in reverse, so this could be a complete opposite of where you may see your fur baby. When it says here, gifts of money, time, or effort is how you see your baby, that would be a shift and change in your life, but also in finances, right? So if that's impacting a lot of what your relationship is with your fur baby, then we have to look at where we can adjust, I guess, right? Because they are your baby. You have to feed them. Four of Fire, contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. Okay, so, oh, I just saw a puppy. Okay, some people who are listening to this reading could recently have received a puppy, and you are noticing that it does bring you happiness, but it is impacting your finances, which you knew this, right? Now, your sadness also is being reversed because now you have this new puppy, so to speak, or this relationship with this animal, and your baby is bringing you abundance of a happy home life. Now, keep in mind, just because you are happy with what's going on, your baby might not be adjusted. Okay. You have to keep in mind those puppies, if you did happen to be a receiver of a young pup or any young animal, they needed that connection with their mother, right? Sometimes our puppies and kittens get weaned too soon and they have abandonment issues, and it can lead into depression and fear. So if that happens to be your baby, and how do you know? You can watch by their body language, and especially if they're not eating. So I'm hoping that's not your baby, but please be aware, because this relationship, I want it to be not just one-sided, but both equal in exchange, right? Okay, let's see. I'm going to get some angel numbers for you when it comes to your relationship with your fur baby. Any advice from the angels? Number 4. Oh, see? Stability. I am stable. Number 4. You bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. Okay, this baby came into your life for a reason. And the reason why I say this is because you may have been in a place where you didn't feel fulfilled or happy. So this um, lovely baby came into your life, and now you feel at one. You feel stable. You got the 4 of fire and the number 4 here. I absolutely love 4s because it represents stability as well as healing. So this relationship, I love it for you. I really, really do. Just take into consideration that your lovely animals do have emotions and personalities. So go with the flow and take your time getting to know your baby and letting them know that you are stable and that you are able to provide for them. Okay? And that's going to take time. Any advice for the humans? What would be the advice for the humans? I'm going to my traditional tarot deck. This is a starter one I love. What is the message for my humans who own this new puppy or baby? What is the message or advice for my humans, the fur parents that are watching this video, in regards to their transitioning with new puppies? Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, you did not go in as the fool, which is nice. So you are getting that stability in. Um, this is something that you've thought about, and you are trying to figure out, was this the best right decision for you? You did experience perhaps um, a completion with your family unit. And it is costing you some money, but you know what? It is worth every penny for you. If your baby happened to be sick and you had to decide, do I go to the hospital with this sickness, and how am I going to afford it? Whew, well, I think that if you're a big believer in manifesting all that is to your highest and greatest good, you could make this happen. If this is a confirmation whether you should take your um, fur baby to the doctor, to the hospital, because you're not sure of finances, something you have to consider always when receiving an animal in your life, or a child, you know. And I know it's challenging because these are unexpected costs, sometimes when they do get sick. Gosh, I wish you luck, my friend, because I don't know. Now this is taking a weird turn because I feel like I'm tapping into those that are going through a decision of whether to deal with the finances behind all the sicknesses or the illness that your fur baby may have. Aww. And if your fur baby is bringing you happiness and they're just going through some sort of transition, take your time. That's all I can say. Yeah, just remember stability is key, okay? Because they're watching you, they're learning from you, they're needing to know, is their new home safe, okay? Thank you so much for watching, my friends, my fur parents.